Okay, let's get into this news. I know you've been waiting for this one. It's been a long time. I know. I had to get all the intel before I bring you this one. But let's go ahead and get into this news.
This notorious drug lord, Alpo Martinez, shot and killed on the streets of Harlem. He was a larger-than-life figure who seemed to defy death. Fox 5's Lisa Evers goes over who he was and why he might have had a long list.
Let me tell you something. Alpo Martinez was supposed to be in Maine because as conditions of him getting out of prison, what you guys did not know, the Negro was in the witness protection program. And he was in the witness protection program and they relocated him to Maine, New York. And they gave him a new identity. And his name was Abraham. I forgot what was the last name, but they found his new identity, and his name was Abraham. That's what his name was, and he was supposed to be relocated up to Maine. If he would have stayed low key, he would have been okay, but he didn't stay low key. Why? Because I guess, just like it said in the movie, the Paid in Full movie, where Cameron, what did Cameron say when he was in the court, when he was being interrogated? He said, I'll give you some DC niggas, but I'm not giving you no Harlem niggas because when I come out, I'm still gonna be the king. That's how it was depicted in the movie Paid in Full. And guess what? Did you not know that the Paid in Full sequel is coming out? The anniversary of the Paid in Full movie he died on. Not only did he die on the anniversary of the Paid in Full movie, he also died because they are coming out with a Paid in Full Part 2. And But anyway, let's go ahead and hear this.
Enemies. This notorious drug lord, Alpo Martinez, shot and killed on the streets of Harlem. He was a larger-than-life figure who seemed to defy death. Fox 5's Lisa Evers goes over who he was and why he might have had a long list of enemies.
He was one of the city's most notorious drug dealers, famous since the 1980s for his murderous ways and mountains of cash and drugs, immortalized in dozens of rap songs and the movie Paid in Full. But it all came to an end for Alpo Martinez right here on the streets of Harlem, right where it all began. These are exclusive photos of Alpo Martinez on previous visits to Harlem in recent years. But his latest visit turned out to be his last. On Sunday about 3:20 a.m., police were called to Frederick Douglass Boulevard near West 147th Street. A dark red pickup truck crashed into parked cars.
Notice they said on Sunday at 3:20 a.m. Now, what was Sunday? Sunday was Halloween. Actually, it was the only year that Halloween fell on a Sunday. You know what I'm saying? That's like rare. It's rare that a Halloween falls on a Sunday. So it's double the sacrifices, double the ritual, it's double the worship. You're celebrating the dead, which is Halloween. At the same time, which is Samhain. And at the same time, you are celebrating what the day the Romans worship the sun. Worship S-U-N on Sunday. In other words, worship Satan on Sunday. So it's the double time satanic worship. And he died at 3:20. 3 represents energy. 20 represents what? Death. So is this a ritual sacrifice, people? Well, let's see how long before they drop that Paid in Full Part 2 out. Let's see how long. Let's see, is they going to drop it on Christmas? Or are they going to drop it on Thanksgiving? When are they going to drop the Paid in Full sequel? Okay, let's go ahead and hit play.
The driver driver was shot 5 times in the chest through the car window and killed.
I heard 5 shots, 1 and then four consecutive shots after that.
It was Alpo, but his driver's license and other IDs had his witness protection name of Abraham Rodriguez with a Lewiston, Maine address. The murder scene.
So, see? His witness protection ID, Abraham Rodriguez. So, they kept him as his identity to be Latino because they kept his last name as Rodriguez, but his first name was Abraham. Abraham Rodriguez. Letting you know, and that's not a coincidence that the government made this, because the government, because he was under the witness protection program, so he was in the government care. So, it won't surprise me that the government is the one that took this Negro out. You understand? It won't surprise me that the government took this Negro out because look at his name, Abraham Rodriguez. Who is Abraham? Our father. Yes, you Negroes, you are the real Jews of Scripture. You Puerto Ricans, you are the real Israelites of Scripture. You are from the tribe of Ephraim. You Mexicans, Guatemalans, Hondurans, El Salvadorians, you are from the tribe of Issachar. You Negroes are from the tribe of Judah. You Haitians are from the tribe of Levi. You Jamaicans are from the tribe of Benjamin. You see? And so it's not a coincidence that they made this Negro's ID Abraham Rodriguez. You know what that is? That's the Negroes and the Latinos. Like it says in the Bible, where it says the Most High God told Ezekiel to take 2 sticks and write upon one Judah, and write upon the other Ephraim. And the Most High God said, and those 2 sticks shall be one in thy hand. You know what that means? That means because see, in 70 AD, you know what I'm saying, the kingdom has split. You know what I'm saying? The kingdom has split. The kingdom of Israel has split. You know what I'm saying? But the Most High God told Ezekiel, take 2 sticks, write upon the one for Judah, that's the Negroes, that's the 3 southern tribes. The 3 southern tribes represents Judah. The 3 southern tribes is Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. And then Ephraim represents the Latin tribes. And they shall be one. So it's not a coincidence that this is in the news. And it's not a coincidence that the government took this Negro out. Not only for a sign of who you are, but also for a sacrifice for the paid in full movie. But anyway, let me go ahead and press play. Press play. Hold up.
Stretched for blocks up to 151st Street. Alpo had been given a new identity when he was released from a Colorado Supermax prison in 2015 after serving more than 20 years for 14 murders. But instead of lying low, he couldn't seem to stay away from...
See, serving more than 20 years for 14 murders. 20 represents death. 14, we pretty sure that, you know what I'm saying, he done killed more than 14 people. But they had to sum it up to 14 because 14 goes along with the numerical numbers as far as sacrificing. So, 20 years, 20 is death, you know what I'm saying. How long have the U.S. been in Afghanistan? For 20 years. Mike. Yeah. One minute, people. 1 minute. Okay, I'm back. All right. So 20 years and 14. Now, we all know Alpo, killed more people than that. And we know that Alpo is not going to admit to all of the murders he did. But we know they summed it all up to the 14 and the 20 because it goes right along with their numerical numbers in ritual sacrificing. So let's go ahead and hear it again.
New York. He's been seen riding around Harlem most of the time. He's been seen down in Harlem a lot.
In addition to the murder convictions, Alpo was widely believed to have turned down many of his former associates in order to shave years off what could have been a life sentence. There is no shortage of people who may have wanted payback.
Other than him being who he is, there seems to be a thing with guns going on that everyone's, it's getting out of hand with the guns. Everyone seems to have a gun right now.
Sources tell me that Alpo may have been shot while sitting in his car further down the block and then tried to drive away to escape. Investigators will be looking at forensic evidence as well as surveillance video to get a clearer picture of what really happened. In Harlem, I'm Lisa Evers, Fox 5 News.
Amen. So there you have it, people. You know what I'm saying? Alpo is gone. You know what I'm saying? Ritualized. Now let's look out for that Paid in Full sequel movie because we know Alpo died for it. Anyway, this is news. Y'all hit that like button. Y'all go ahead and hit that follow button if you're new to this podcast. Turn on your notification bells. And if you want to tune into our nightly Bible study classes, it's very easy. Just send me a friend request to my Facebook page, which is PSTR Michael Smith, and that's on Facebook. That's PSTR Michael Smith, and that's on Facebook.